All right, so I'm making this video for anyone that has a B7 and they're trying to put a sub in it, and I'm just gonna show you guys how I did it and basically just walk you through what I did. And yeah, so in a lot of videos people were saying to put the power wire through this portion right here through the firewall, and also there was a spot right here. I tried both of those, didn't have any luck. I also didn't have a fucking hanger and I didn't feel like getting one, so that's probably why. But I'm gonna show you guys how I did it. And basically what I did is I took the ECU cover off. There's just a couple bolts. I think there's two more right here. Once you take those off, feed the power wire through, go ahead and bolt this back up, seal everything back in, and you're gonna come over here to the car, or inside the car, my bad. And what you got to do is take this off. I already kind of am finishing up the install and shit. I already had it in for a couple days, so yeah. What you're gonna do is take this off. It's 8mm bolts. There's one right here, one on the left side right under, and there's one right about there. So take those bolts off, then you can take off the dash and feed the power wire through here. So once I got the power wire through, I wanted to hook up the remote wires. So you're gonna want to put it in this fuse right here. This fuse is for the radio, so whenever you turn on the key and it's on, the radio is gonna be on, thus powering the amp. So this is what fuse I used. Just take it out, take out the fuse, wrap the wire around it, put it back in. There's other ways that you can do it that's more professional and shit, but you know, you gotta make it work. So I ran these wires under this plastic. You can literally just shove the wires under. These have a pretty decent amount of play. So yeah, just ran them all the way through here, and then take off your rear seats. These are really easy to take off. All you got to do is put your hands under, lift up on both sides, and they'll pop off. And also, if you have heated seats in the rear, you're gonna have to unplug the connectors, obviously. So I'll show you guys how I routed these in a second. I just wanted to show you guys how I actually got the signal for the speakers, you know. So coming back up here, this is the rear window. Your stock sub is going to be right here. So what you're going to want to do is tap into this sub, obviously, to get the signal. And what you're going to need is one of these. I'm pretty sure it's called a line output converter. Yeah, line out converter. So you're going to want to plug that in. There's going to be 4 wires on this, so you're going to want to tie the 2 positives together and the 2 negatives, obviously, and then you're going to want to hook them up to the positive and negative on the stock sub. So once you hook that up, just feed it down through here. There's going to be a hole that's somewhere over there, and it'll be directly in the trunk. So with that, you'll have signal to your subs, you know. So to be able to get the power wire remote and fuck, I forget what this is called. This shit controls the bass in the front. But yeah, to get those wires in, what I did is I obviously tucked them behind this, and then have them right here. This will be under the seat anyway, so it's all good. There's a lot of space right here. And next thing you're gonna want to do, put down your seats. Once you put down the seats, you can literally just slip them through right here. As you can see, there's a pretty decent gap. So yeah, just slip them through there, and make sure that you can freely pull these wires so they're not being like pinched in and tugged on, you know. But yeah, here's the back. Obviously, hook up your speaker wires right here into the amp. Got your power, remote, ground. I'll show you guys what I used for the ground right now. Close that up. But it's a pretty straightforward install, you know. Just gotta take your time. I'm probably gonna change this ground just because this looks like shit and I don't like it. But for now, this will do. Can't really show you guys, but Where is it at? I don't know. But there's a little plastic cover that goes over this. Obviously you guys will have it here. And those bolts actually hold that plastic cover on. So once you take those off, you can put your ground wire on there and screw the bolt back on. I don't have it on just because I was testing to make sure that it works. But yeah, make sure that you sand it and that it's bare metal to bare metal. But yeah, here it is, Rockville. Some cheap ass eBay subs, but you know, they fucking knock, bro, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video, guys. Hopefully that helped. Yeah, if you got any questions, put them in the comments. And yeah, bro. Sheesh.